my channel. I hope that you guys are all having a really great day. So for today's video, I've got another fall inspired makeup tutorial for you guys, and for this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to recreate this cool toned halo smoky eye look. This video is also a collaboration with one of my really good friends here on YouTube. Her name is Nicole. She goes by Nicole Tanneberg here on YouTube. She is also going to be creating a fall inspired makeup look, so definitely make sure that after you're finished watching this video that you head over to her channel and check out her fall inspired look as well. I will have links to her video and also to her channel down below. She also posts tons of makeup tutorials, reviews, and fashion related videos, so I know that you guys will absolutely love her. So again, I will have her links down below. Make sure that you check her out after this video. But if you are new or visiting from Nicole's channel, hey, my name is Faye. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out this video. I really hope that you do enjoy. If you do, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and also go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. It will add you to my fam here on YouTube. I do upload videos every week, about 2 to 3 videos a week, and it will make sure that you never miss a future upload if you subscribe to my channel. So without further ado, if you would like to see how to recreate this halo cool tone smoky eye, then please keep watching. So as usual, we are jumping right in with the eyes, and the very first thing that I'm going to do is prime them with my MAC Lay and Low paint pot, and I'm just going to apply this all over my lid and blend it out with my finger. And then after that, I'm going into my Anastasia Shadow Couture eyeshadow palette and taking the shade Soft Peach. And I'm just going to apply this all over my entire lid to set that eyeshadow base, and this is just going to give us a nice smooth base to work with. I also went ahead and applied 2 pieces of tape off camera to give us a nice sharp edge, and then I'm jumping into another Anastasia eyeshadow palette. This one is the Self-Made palette, and I'm picking up the shade Sherbert and buffing this back and forth throughout the crease, and then going back to my Shadow Couture eyeshadow palette and picking up the shade Morocco, and this is also going to go right on top of that shade back and forth in the crease. So both of these shades are going to act as our transition, and then once I've got that blended out, I'm going to be picking up the shade Hot Chocolate on a more domed shaped dense buffing or blending brush, and I'm just going to be applying this color in the outer V of my eye and also in the inner corner of my eye. So what you see me doing is placing the product and really placing the pigmentation on that outer V of my eye and also on the inner corner, and then with whatever is left on the brush, I'm going to connect the 2 sides throughout the crease, and then going back in with my fluffy blending brush and just making sure that everything is blended seamlessly. So next up, I'm taking my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I'm just going to be applying this right on the center of the lid to prep that area for the beautiful shade that we're going to be applying next, which is Anastasia's Pink Champagne. This is easily one of my favorite eyeshadows from her. As you can see, the pigmentation is gorgeous and the color is absolutely stunning. So I'm just going to apply this right in the center of my lid and then go back in with that Hot Chocolate shade and buff out those edges as well as the crease, just to make sure that everything is blended really seamlessly. And then again, going back in with my fluffy blending brush and buffing everything out. So after that, I'm going to apply my liner. I'm using the Sigma Gel liner, and I'm not going to apply a wing. I'm just applying a very thin line across the top of my lash line, and this is just going to help to make sure that the band of my lashes blends in with my actual lash line. So as you can see, I'm just applying a very thin line, and then here I went ahead and applied my lashes off camera. I will link them for you down below. And then moving on to my face, the first thing that I'm going to do is prep my skin with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, and then I'm also going to follow that with the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base Primer. This is a fabulous primer for filling in fine lines and pores. I absolutely love it, and it's super affordable. So I'm just going to press that into my skin, and then I'm going to go in with the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer and apply that right on top on my T-zone and also on my cheeks to help control oil. So following that, I'm going to do a little bit of color correction using, go figure, my NYX Dark Circle Corrector, and I'm just going to apply this underneath my eyes and also around my nose and blend it out with the warmth of my finger. So once I've got that blended out, for foundation today, I'm using the Becca foundation, which I have been obsessed with. I will have it listed and linked for you down below if you're interested in checking it out. It is bomb for controlling oil, and I'm just using this flat buffing brush from BH Cosmetics to press and buff this into the skin. Next up for concealer, I'm going to be using a mixture of my Urban Decay and Bare Minerals concealer, and then following that I'm going to set everything in place with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm just applying this with a dry beauty blender. I've really been enjoying this for baking my face lately. If you have been watching my recent tutorials, you guys know that I love this technique. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and fill in my brows off camera and then set them in place with my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I do have a full brow tutorial also for anyone who is interested, so I will link that for you guys down below if you're interested in checking it out. So after I set my brows, I'm going to buff away all of that extra powder with a fluffy brush. And then after that, I'm going to set the rest of my foundation in place with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark. And I'm just going to press that into the skin using my Morphe E1 powder brush, which I have been obsessed with. Definitely recommend this brush if you're looking for a good, affordable powder brush. But I'm just going to press that in, and then I'm going to jump back up to my lower lash line. So I'm basically going to apply all of the same shades on my lower lash line that I did in the crease of my eye. So I started out with Sherbet, and then here I'm going in with Morocco and just buffing that on the lower lash line. And then next up I'm going in with the shade Hot Chocolate, and I'm going to be pressing this with a flat definer brush right up against my lashes. So I'm basically kind of creating that same gradient that I have in my crease on my lower lash line. So once I've got that applied, I'm going to also line my waterline with a new liner. This one is by Rimmel, but any new liner that you have and love will do just fine. And then after that, I'm just going to show my lower lashes some love, and then we can move on to finishing up the face. So I'm going to be using the Tarte Contour Palette. This one was the one that was created in collaboration with Makeup Shayla. So I'm going to be using that contour shade that I showed you guys, and I'm going to be buffing that in the contours of my cheeks or hollows of my cheeks, as well as my temples and sides of my nose. And then for blush today, I'm using the Milani Rose Powder Blush in the shade Romantic Rose, and this blush brush from SL Miss Glam Beauty. And I'm just going to be applying this to my cheeks and buffing it back into my contour. And then for highlight, I'm using the Makeup Revolution Shimmer Brick, which as you can see, I am obsessed with. I keep going on and on and on about this highlighter. It is very affordable, and I definitely recommend it if you have not tried them out. I have been in love with these. So I'm just going to apply this to the tops of my cheekbones, nose, and cupid's bow, and also to my inner corner. So following that, I'm going to move on to my lips, and the very first thing that I'm going to do is line them with my Milani lip liner in the shade Cocoa. I did only line the outside of my lips. I wish that I would have filled them in completely, so if you recreate this look, I would recommend that you fill your lips in completely. It still came out okay, but next time I would probably fill them in completely. And then on top of that, I'm going in with my Anastasia lip gloss in the shade Sepia, which I have been obsessed with for the fall. Such a beautiful color. And then once I've got that applied, I'm going to set everything in place with my Skindinavia makeup setting spray, and that is going to complete this look. Alright guys, so here is the finished look. I hope that you enjoyed seeing me recreate this cool toned halo smoky eye. Don't forget to head over to Nicole's channel and check out her video. Let her know that I sent you. Give this one a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye.